Well, Toronto took time today to mark the National Day Against Gun Violence, which it comes during the same week that the city saw a deadly mass shooting.
For more on the ceremony that was held, let's bring in CP24's Beatrice Vaisman, and you spent the day speaking with those impacted by this violence, Beatrice.
Certainly, Lena and Bakari, and it leaves a really long-lasting impact when gun violence strikes one's community, even more long and deep when it actually impacts your family, your loved ones. The ceremony at the Peace Garden at Nathan Phillips Square saw a mother who lost her son in a shooting in 2023, talking about her son's legacy, the work she's done since then to try to keep her son's memory alive so that his shooting death doesn't come in vain. This is certainly an issue that impacts all of us across the city. And even though the number of shootings and homicides resulting from shootings are down this year compared to last year, that's not really a fair marker, considering last year was really a record year for shootings in this city. And when you look at gun violence specifically, I mean, today comes at an interesting week for Toronto. We're showing you video from a mass shooting, a deadly mass shooting that happened earlier this week. You just showed our viewers the picture of the victim in that shooting. And Lawrence Heights and the people that I've been talking to who call that community home are absolutely terrified. They're terrified to go out and enjoy a warm evening outside with their family and friends because of what has happened earlier this week. And so we heard today, as I mentioned, a mother who lost her son to deadly gun violence in 2023. And here's a bit of what she told the people in attendance at that ceremony today.
Joshua, I honor you, my son. They have thought when they took you that they were going to erase your legacy and your name. But I am here to rewrite your story with ink that will never be erased. And to every soul that have been lost to gun violence, I want to say, I feel you, I hear you, I carry you, and I am here to honor you.
Mother's pain. On Tuesday, I was at City Hall when the mayor and the police chief announced the summer safety plan. It includes about $5 million more going towards funding for youth summer programs. The idea is if you give kids more rec programs, mentorship, education, the possibility of employment, it'll ask them to make better decisions than choosing crime and violence. I spoke to the senior director of one of the organizations who'll be getting this funding from the city, and he talked about the importance of education when it comes to youth and getting to them while they're young. Listen.
We also need to begin to hold education accountable. I'm working in an organization in a part of the city where we have several young people that are functionally illiterate. They are not reading and writing at the provincial standard. Reading is the building blocks to all education. If you can't read, you're dead in the water. You have no options. Then so the gunman, the drugman, the carjacker or coordinator comes to you and say, here's an opportunity to make money. You're going to make that money. What the city's trying to do is short circuit that.
And that's why these kinds of organizations like YACE are so important here in the city to try to steer youth away from a life of crime and violence. Lena and Bakari, back to you.
All right, Beatrice, well said. Thanks so much for this.